What up, doe, everybody? Mrs. Joy Rowe. Welcome back to Hypno. Good morning. Um, don't really have a lot of topics. I just wanted to go live, show my face on here, let you guys know I'm still in it. I'm still about it. I'm still working on my technical difficulties. I'm really looking for somebody to collab with on here. That'll be dope. I'm really looking for a collaborator. Multiple collaborators in my area. I'm in Virginia. Um, so if even if you're in Maryland or DC, that's still doable for me. We can meet up and do debates. We can go out and interview people. Any ideas, I'm up and willing to do. So, yeah, that voter fraud is still going down, guys. A lot of updates on the lawsuits is happening, like it's happening. So Trump is putting in all these lawsuits so we can stop this steal. We need to stop this steal, guys. We already know what's going down. We already know the Democrats trying to take it from us. It's not gonna happen. So we're gonna stop that steal, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna win. We're gonna keep America great. You know, we're gonna keep our guns. We're gonna keep our freedom of speech. We ain't gonna be turned into a socialism country. We ain't gonna have China all up our butt. We ain't gonna have nothing made from China. We're gonna be American made, like continually American made. We're gonna continue to have our freedom, continue to have our guns, and continue to not make mandate masks because we're not. Nobody's gonna mandate masks. Trump's not gonna mandate masks. That's just a no go. He's working on the vaccine, so why would he do that? That don't even make sense. Biden wants to mandate masks, which I already said in the past, but we already know that altogether. So that's nothing new. Um, I feel like what's gonna happen is gonna be bad. It's gonna be a lot of rioting, a lot of looting, a lot of violence, all in the streets once Trump wins. But you got to be prepared for it. Then you got to be. I feel like we're gonna have to be extra careful wearing our MAGA stuff after Trump win because so many people are gonna be mad. I'm still gonna wear it, but it's just I'm not gonna wear it around my family type of thing. I'll wear it by myself because it will be getting more dangerous once he wins. So people just gonna find any and every excuse to try to touch you and harm you because of what you support. You support Trump, but you don't see Trump supporters out here just beating up every Biden supporter. We don't do that. We don't have time for that. It just don't make sense. We all about love. So all about love and united. We don't care about your color. So that's a number one thing. But Biden supporters care about your color. They care about Black Lives Matter. And, I got all lives matter. So, and I got another one over here, Orange Lives Matter. That's making fun of Black Lives Matter since they want to throw a color in there. Orange Lives Matter. Yep, who's the orange people? Yeah. Like Trump supporters. I feel like it's about to be a lot of more controversy, guys. It's about to get real deep, and like a lot of people either about to wake up and see what Trump's about to do, or they just gonna keep denying the truth and be blind and keep listening to the Democrats and the fake news and all the media that just keeps bashing him and not show his accomplishments and the good things he's done. Because obviously, if the media have done that, it'll be way, way more Trump supporters than it is now, because they will know the truth instead of just being brainwashed all the time. It's impossible for them to know the truth because they always getting lied to. So you got to switch off these fake news media, guys. You got to switch off all of them except for OANN and Newsmax. Sometimes, very rarely, Fox News. Fox News has been getting so crazy lately. Like, I don't even want to click on that anymore. So Newsmax and OANN is what I trust for my news, because everything on there is actually factual and none of that is bashing Trump. None of it's bashing Biden either. It's just news. It's just real news. So I think we need more platforms like that, which they're creating. They already created a lot. We just need more unbiased everything. Like unbiased everything. Social media platforms, politicians. Like I swear, if it was like that, then it'll be easier for America to unite because that's what they will be promoting, even though they try to promote it in a fake way, which like it's just crazy like how they have Black Lives Matter. They have Black Lives Matter in a Vaseline commercial, bro. Like, what does Vaseline has to do with Black Lives Matter? That's how you know there's just any company right now is grabbing Black Lives Matters and riding that trend, boy. They riding the hell out of that trend. Black Lives Matter collection, like Netflix has got that. Like it's just crazy how so many people just jumping on this trend, not even knowing what it's really about, not even knowing who started it, not even knowing any history of it. They're just jumping on it. Like for the longest time, I thought Black Lives Matter was about black on black crime. It's never been about black on black crime. It's always been about fake police brutality. So that's just sad because it all started with Trayvon Martin when Black Lives Matter, when George Zimmerman killed him, but then they changed it to just police brutality. I don't understand. Like the narrative got switched up so bad, people just lost in the sauce and just angry for no reason. They're making themselves angry because they listening to lies. So they're self-feeding their self-hatred for themselves and for their community. They're going to destroy the community because of their so-called beliefs that they've been conditioned from the media, not from their own, not from research they did themselves, just from what they've been told and seen on TV. If that don't tell you lack of morals and like no self-respect and no guidance, like your parents never told you don't listen to everything you hear, like there's people so gullible nowadays. It's crazy. I don't understand how people just go about their day believing what they're seeing and watching on TV and reading on social media, and they're blasting it out into the real world. Whoever they're whoever on social media, they're just spreading the lies. They're spreading the lies, and it's not stopping. So we gotta stop that. You gotta stop believing people talking about Biden winning or Biden won. You gotta stop believing people talking about you need to wear a mask because you don't. You can look it up. Masks don't do anything. They don't do a damn thing. They don't protect against nothing. So it doesn't stop it. I don't understand what else that the facts that you can easily find out yourself from what the media be telling you, like literally in all caps, that media lies, bro. Like I would put that the name of my video, but then YouTube will ban it. So it's like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I gotta abide by their community guidelines. Great. Which is the most unfair guidelines I ever saw in my life, because whatever they want to seem and put it as whatever they feel that it is, even when you appeal it, it's just that's it. Like once YouTube has their decision, YouTube has their decision. Like that's it. They already have analytics and system how things go, and once you get put into a category, that's it. That's why my channel hasn't really gone anywhere, mostly because I promote the hell out of my channel. Now, if I pay for promotion, that might help a little bit, but I feel like YouTube is just against me, so they put me in a certain box because I had to do this whole survey yesterday or the day before yesterday on YouTube. I swear to goodness, it took me like 30 minutes to do the survey that YouTube made me do because they wanted to put me in the box. They wanted to put me in a category, and like they wouldn't let me choose multiple categories on what my channel is. They wanted to just put me in one category. So That's another reason I don't like YouTube. They just want to box you in when my channel is multiple. So it's about news. It's about is vlogging. I do a lot on my channel, so you can't just put my channel as just one category. So that's why I don't. One of the things I don't respect YouTube for, they should not just let just put you in one category. That don't make sense, because if a channel was about multiple categories and had multiple content, then that's what you should let them do. A person shouldn't have to make a whole new YouTube to do a certain thing. That's how I just feel. I feel like I should be able to put everything I want on one channel versus making a whole new channel about something else just because YouTube makes it a certain category. That's not fair. That's what I don't think is fair about it. But I think that is making it biased because you're making it one-sided. You're not letting me branch out and letting people know I'm multiple categories versus just one category. So I feel like my content can go way further than it's supposed to because of this. But because on YouTube, I mean, just the categories that it should let me be able to do. But that doesn't happen. So that's just another thing. It's just bias. Like, you can't just tell me I'm in one box, bro. You can't just say my YouTube is only about one thing when it's not. I don't think they should be able to do that to anybody, but that's in their rules and guidelines, community, whatever crap that they want to do. But I do not agree with it 100%. I know other people that don't agree with it. Nobody likes being put in a box. I feel like unless you specifically want to be in that lane and want just that. When you come on my channel, people think, oh man, he got a Trump hat on, so all he talking about is Trump, nothing else. No, I talk about motivation. I vlog. I go to live events to other things that I support. So it's not just all about Trump. I went to an Uncle Tom rally, Uncle Tom event. So, like I said, I'm all about waking people up, mainly the sleep people, obviously, because who else need to be woken up? I love all the support I've been getting from the MAGA community. I love y'all so much. I started a fundraiser. So if you would like to donate, you can add me on Facebook and donate, guys. So you can find my page, Hypno313 on Facebook. You can like it, follow it, show that support. That's where my fundraiser is located at. So you can go there. I also shared it on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, same thing, Hypno313. On all platforms, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find me as Hypno313. So yeah, guys, it's just getting more crazy out here. The more we getting closer to this, I feel like the more we getting closer to this voting fraud stuff, it's getting real intense, guys. Real intense. So I'll be just telling people to wait because people really believe that Biden won and they're just spreading all of the news and lies out there. Even though he didn't win, he's just a projected winner, which does not mean he's the declared winner. We just gotta be patient, guys. Stick together, right? Stick together, because I know the Trump supporters are not worried. The Biden supporters are just laughing at us because they just think that we're not going to win or don't even have a chance, even though there's so many proof of voter fraud in so many other states and so many other counties. Is just happening. The proof is there in the systems, in the Dominion system. The proof is there in the mail-in ballots. Those are two major proofs that's going to help us win these states over. So I'm just hoping we just do a revote. Just do a revote for everybody and have cameras in there, so we ain't got to worry about people watching. Just have the camera there, because obviously if they ain't gonna let us in, that's the only alternative is a camera. So that's another thing. Like, you can't just not let people in to watch you count the votes. That don't make sense. You need to count the votes. You need to have the equal amount of parties to watch count the votes. But they don't want that to happen because they want to cheat and steal the election. But we're going to stop the steal and keep America great. So that's what we're going to do, guys. Make sure not to let anybody get into you, like, try to bring any negative side or anything out of you. Just ignore them. Ignore them. Tell them God bless. I pray for your ignorance. Just move on. Because, like, this one guy tried to fight me, and it just don't make sense. I shut him down so quickly. He felt so dumb. And he was so mad I wouldn't indulge in him talking back and forth and the engaging in his and want to partake in violence. Like, all right? So if you fight me, when we fight, whatever, whoever wins, what's going to be the end of that? Like, somebody's going to want revenge. Somebody's going to get a gun, go find a person where they live, all that crap. Because that's what people like that with ignorance. They don't have nothing else better to do. They want something. They want an outlet for their violence, so they're gonna find any and every way to get that outlet. See something that they don't like that I'm wearing. Oh, you a BA mother effer. Like, come on, man. Just because of what I'm wearing, I'm gay. I'm faggot. Like, just whatever assumptions. It just never phases me. I just laugh at them. Just be like, all right, pray for your ignorance, man. And I'll just keep it pushing because there's no point in engaging. I'll be like, hey, subscribe to Hypno 313. That'll really get under their skin. They're like, man, F you in Hypno 313. Hey, I appreciate your support. They just be looking all dumbfounded, man. Like, so y'all, I feel like for some great motivation videos, you guys should check out Tony Robbins. He does great motivations. He's a very famous motivational speaker. And he's not a life coach, but that's what a lot of people kind of consider him as. I feel like he's just he's like a life mechanic. That's what I feel like he is. Like, he'll literally, I've seen him talk a person out of suicide in under 5 minutes and made them love their life. That's crazy. Like, stuff that therapist takes 10 years to do, he can get it done in 5 minutes. That's crazy. So I really look up to Tony Robbins. He's a very, very intelligent individual, and he knows what he wants. And I'm just like him because I know what I want, and I'm just gonna get it. I'm gonna get it without nothing stopping me. Whatever tries to stop me, I'm gonna jump over it and keep pushing. So that's what happens, guys. You can't let nothing stop you. Any hurdle that comes your way, you gotta find a way to jump over it. You got to. You can't become stuck. Because once you become stuck, then you start pedaling backwards. When you start pedaling backwards, then you go into a hole that you was hard to get out of. And that could take years to get out of. Depression, whatever. Like, don't go backwards. Don't pedal backwards. And that all is like a trickle effect. So you have to keep going forward. Do not let nothing stop you or demotivate you. Don't matter what you're doing. If you're a YouTuber, you're not getting enough views, just post another video anyway. Just do it anyways, because you never know that next video could get you where you need to be or where you want to be. So don't demotivate yourself at all. Don't put any negative thoughts in your head. Just wake up, thank God, and pray that he keeps you on the path. And as long as you choose to continue the path, then he's going to do right by you. As long as you do right by him. Keep your faith in God. Keep your faith in yourself. You got this. You got this. All right, guys. This is Mr. Joey Road saying good morning, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Please stay safe out there because, you know, these Antifa and BLM, you never know. So just please be careful and watch out for them. Stay strapped if you had to, whatever you got to do. But it's peace and love, guys.